Um, Hello, everybody. Can you hear music?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I just forgot to load it up.
Hello, everybody.
Hear it.
Welcome to another
Rhyming.
session of Dungeons and Death Saves. My name is Drew Borden. I will be your DM tonight for another session of Arcanum. Since it's been a second since we've done an Arcanum session, I'm just doing a quick recap of the story so far. The kids all met with the Lich after accidentally pushing someone from a balcony of a theater, hopping through a portal, and running through myriads of different rooms. And then, Darcy, did you give that thing that you got to the Steve?
I don't think we've officially given it to Steve.
No, I had
haven't had
Nano
that
look
errand.
at it to see if Nano could fix it.
Yeah. They got something that their good friend in a bag, Steve, said he might be able to repair. They still haven't taken him up on that offer. However, they did take the Lich up on his offer to go to the Tree of Undeath and his castle. Just a territory over. And they are halfway through the trek there. Last session, Yukio had a dream where he was attacked by a Yeti. The party all came together, and despite the smaller Yetis and wolves and small dragons that attacked them, were able to wake Yukio up with no casualties. So we will go ahead and go between everybody. They'll give a little recap of their characters' story so far. We will go ahead and start with Sam.
Hello everybody, my name is Sam McGinley and I play Salem, aka Duskbang, aka the Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy Barbarian. I guess my story so far is Salem is not from Endemia. Salem is from Kaylani, which I think he has told the party. I'd be surprised at this point if he hasn't, unless that's just slipped my mind.
He did.
Okay, good. But he is from Kaylani, the mountainous area in another country. And there are some floating purple magic rocks in Kaylani that is infecting the area, and he said, that's bad news. So that is going to be one of the reasons I leave and try to figure that out and come back with a solution. So he met the party and has been traveling with the party since to look into that, as well as a couple other things that he may need to look into.
Alrighty.
Is it me?
Yep.
Cool. Hi, everyone. My name is Maxwell Williams, and this campaign, I play the red-haired Spitfire, Roger Thunderdoom, evocation wizard extraordinaire. And she has humble beginnings back in the town that everyone grew up in, which was
Aldagon.
Aldagon. There's a handful of names in there. Aldagon.
Different campaign.
Different campaign. That's all good. And she was raised in the orphanage, with very little understanding of who her parents are, but has always been a bit of a troublemaker and a shit stirrer. And after causing some trouble in town, escaping with their lives, and making their way across the continent, they I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but she's had quite a few feats under her belt, notoriously almost burning down an entire goblin camp, and stealing the baseball hat that was worn by the leader, which I will go grab a hat here in a second to represent that. And I think one of her other feats of note is finding a presumably bag of holding a couple dungeons ago. I believe that was the one with the time stuff.
You found that bag in the robot city. In the robot city, finding a presumably bag of holding that ended up being a bag of devouring, containing an eldritch entity that Roger has so lovingly named Steve, because he is a being beyond comprehension in names, so I needed something to call him. And she's currently started losing her shit. Because her ego and quest for power is going a little unchecked currently. So, fun shit. Yeah. Dane?
It's me next. Hello, everyone. I'm Dane Brancato, and I play Rehn Ashwin, the skittish wannabe hero rogue fighter of the group. And Rehn, he's been through a lot of iterations since we started the campaign, as I kind of figured out what I wanted to play. But his backstory isn't, or so he thinks, isn't as complex as everyone else's. He grew up in the same town as Roger and Darcy, and somewhat Yukio, and grew up just always wanting to be a hero or an adventurer, but was always too afraid to shy around other people to go and sign up to be in any of the adventuring parties, not to mention young. But at 17 years old, he set out with the party to find their family, and now the tree of undeath, undeath.
Yeah, either one.
And he carries the only memento that he has from his mother, which is a magical sword called Firefly. And he's trying to figure out what it does. It can apparently sever fate, but also wants him to either kill people or do something with people. He's trying to figure that out. But his main goal right now is to figure out the sword, as well as helping his party get through their objectives unscathed.
Alrighty, hello, my name is Connor McGinley, and I play Yukio, as he has been known for quite a long time. The young boy, who is a zombie, formerly a cleric to Yokesh, the god of calamity and bad things. Yukio has had a longer existence than many of us, but as far as during the campaign, he was found in a church near where they all grew up, or at least the original party, hanging out with some other zombies who were not chill like he was. He decided to accompany the party because they decided to rescue him. We would soon find out Yukio's tragic backstory as the party started traveling, which is that he is the heir to some great fortune, to the leadership of Ruktarn.
Yep.
But his parents didn't think he was a good fit. His demeanor completely wrong. He suffered from health problems in life, and they sought to abandon him and leave him to die in the snow. Which technically he did, despite someone's best efforts to rescue him. I don't know how much we've touched on that, but it is alluded to that this person may be related to Rehn. After he died, it seems that one of the gods took pity on him and reanimated him, Yokesh, and allowed Yukio to continue doing whatever, by giving him a book, which would help fill in his memories, and provide him with a few important teachings of Yokesh for Yukio to remember, most of them being somewhat violent in nature. Eventually the party said, "We don't like what this book is teaching you. Let's fight the book." And they fought the book. And it was dangerous, but they were able to eventually successfully wrest control of Yukio's clerical contact, I guess. And since then, he has tried to learn a bit of confidence, tried to find a new divinity, but in the meantime, he has been learning a lot about nature and how to better understand how life and death can be harmonious. So for now, he is mostly druid with a smattering of cleric levels. And until he decides on a new deity, he will not have a subclass named cleric. Yeah, but most of his backstory is on the table, so that about catches us up.
Aaron?
This is gonna be short.
Hello. My name is Aaron Borden. I play Plick. Not a whole lot is known about Plick right now. We do know that he is he claims to be a cleric, but shows the powers akin to that of a warlock. He is following the god that no one seems to know about, that he is spreading the word about. And the god's name is Monami, the Flowing Equilibrium, which I think I've mentioned the title before, I'm not sure. And yeah, his goal has pretty much up to this point been spreading the word of Monami, trying to get more followers, and kind of been getting tasks from another follower, his friend Lakia, and his current task is 2 parts, one being getting a hunk of brain matter from an unknown creature that supposedly the Lamplighters fought, and finding out how to talk to other gods.
Finally.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. God, I'm having a day. Hi.
Okay, we're all vibing to the music.
My name is Julie Risto, and I play Darcy Lynn Jarlsdottir. And Darcy had a really a well-adjusted regular childhood. She had 2 very loving parents. Her mother was a human woman who owned a flower shop, and her father, a dwarven man who owned a blacksmith. And she spent most days either running around to play with her friends, making googly eyes at the farmer's boy from down the street, or helping out in both her mother's shop and her father's smith. And she kind of became this pseudo leader for the group. Not my intention, certainly, but definitely spearheaded by Darcy's age and her desire to protect her friends. And she is very cautious and considerate. She's a cleric of the forge for the god Pylos, who his main pillars are like love and family. And so she is kind of that strong, I will protect everyone, even if I lack the means to, I will find a way no matter what kind of personality. Throughout the course of their journey, she's had a lot of challenges, and she and Roger tend to butt heads because they have very different ideals about the world. But she still loves each and every one of them, and she would do anything for them legitimately. So that's been really fun.
As of now, the party has since fallen asleep under the night sky filled with a aurora, like the aurora borealis. That happens almost nightly. Kind of is how people tell the seasons in this plane, I guess. Let's see. However, as you all remember, you are traveling with the Lich. About halfway through your travels, you are joined by Haust, the Black Knight, and more recently known Gwen Wildfay. And I guess we will go ahead and skip to the morning. Today, you probably about halfway through the day, you all reach the border between the next two continents, going into Nemrov, the undead land. As you crest a hill, it is almost a hard line of where the plants and everything, grass, starts to freely grow and then turn brown and crusted, and eventually just leads to a barren, not grassless, but just dead grass, all throughout the ground. You feel, as you step to this border, a new chapter coming on. Do you all want to take that step? Or is there anything you want to do beforehand?
I think early on, as everyone's waking up, Plick is going to kind of be reading, not necessarily reading, I guess it doesn't have like a book specifically, but like telling a tale of taught to him by Monami, about reflection in oneself and improving oneself, maybe whether it be maybe looking back on a past interaction, a past fight, learning from that and continuing on to better yourself in the future. Doing so, giving everyone temporary hit points for the day, with the feat Inspiring Leader.
How many?
So that would be.
I'm like low. We got a long rest.
Yes,
Hold on.
you did
I was
get
gonna say,
along
I'm
with
asking. Yeah, asking the noob question. Did we get along right?
Yes. Yes,
Just
you did.
sorry. Just making
temporary.
So
temporary
I
hit
was gonna
points.
ask the question. Is what
Okay,
I meant.
sure. Good.
You will get
Sorry,
temporary
I-
hit points equal to your character level, plus 5.
Oh.
Wow.
So we all get
Oh.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just making sure I did my math right.
Very good.
Making sure that we're all level 8 and I didn't miss something. I was
Hey,
like,
Drew,
alright,
it's been like
I have
3
to do
weeks. Have we
baby
leveled
math.
up?
I have to be like, okay, so like 8 plus 2 is 10. That leaves 3 left over. There we go.
No, see, that one hurts my brain more than going like, Okay, that's 13. Got it. Like that one confuses me more.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I flipping it? Why am I going backwards? What's happening?
Uh, anyone else?
I should probably be prepping spells. That's what I should be.
Yeah, go prep spells.
Realistic, although-
If not,
Oh, I should
What
take
is a
line two.
spellcaster?
if not, you all take that next step as we all prepare for what is to come, prepare ourselves, prepare our spells, something else that rhymes. We all step into Nemrov, the darkened undead land of the Tree of Undeath and of the Lich.
Yes.
So I don't want to. I guess what does the vibe change like upon contact with the new land? Does it feel different?
It feels. Would you like to make a nature check, or an insight check, or what are you thinking?
I want to know. I mean, he's very aware of the natural state of things,
Mhm.
so I think he's paying attention to like, is this land like bereft of the life that it once had? Is it like constantly being reafflicted? Like, could I heal it, or would trying to heal it just not do anything because it's so,
I
you
see
know?
what you mean. Yes.
Not sure what that would be.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Nature. 18.
Okay. Kind of tapping into the natural spirits and what they're telling you at the moment. You feel this is definitely not what life is naturally like. It feels like this is just a constant state of things. Maybe some things are being held back from growing as they should, or like naturally. But all in all, it seems to be more of this whole land is just saturated in necrotic magic. So anything that is here can only really grow to a point. You do see some flowers and trees, but what you do see, the petals are kind of translucent almost and have this ethereal quality to them.
So this is almost like a new ecosystem that has adapted.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like as alarming as maybe he thought it might be. It's kind of like interesting that it's finding a way somehow.
Yes.
Life finds a way.
It's finding a way
Yeah.
with this saturation of magic in the land.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So, has
This is Cheery.
That's not the word I would have used, but sure, let's go with that.
as we continue on, it's about another day's travel before you get there. Probably half a day until you rest. We won't do any rolls at this point. From the last half of your day, you don't see life, really. You maybe see some wisps, some rogue, or not rogue, idling skeletons or zombies or ghosts. but no animal life, except for every now and then you see a little group of capestri, either planted in the ground or running out throughout the fields. It seems like the magic is not affecting them.
Oh, interesting. So they're like regular appearance?
They look a little different. They look a little bit
Okay.
more actually taller, and they have a bit more of a green coloring. But they're thriving, it seems like. As you all settle down for your final night, is there anybody that you'd like to talk to before you reach this city?
There is definitely a moment where Roger looks at Gwen, like maybe in passing while she's like walking around camp or something like that. And she like makes a point to like reach out to like Gwen, but Gwen like turns to the side, and that really is like the remembrance of the fact that like Gwen's not there. Like there's seems very out of it. Like the woman that helped raise her is just non-existent anymore. And she will kind of like disappear into the shadows before she's noticed.
All right. Anyone else?
Darcy's all up in her brain.
Oh, I have no reason to, but I really want to talk to him.
Hey, Salem.
But
What's
I
your
have no-
what's your
Could've
scoping
bet.
out on this house guy?
My what?
What's your vibe check?
Oh no, my
That's
dice
it.
say a nat 20.
He's a
He's
great
great.
guy.
That guy's a good guy. Well, I
lack
wish
of
that nat 20
tumult.
would have been used for anything else. That's fine, I guess. And he's like, I don't know. I don't want to like him. I don't know him though. So that's that.
Well, now's your chance. If he's anything like he was back home, he's. I don't want to
He's-
be offensive. Himbo just seems like it's kind of mean.
Fuck my
He's
brain.
straightforward.
Kidding, he doesn't say that. Because he won't say fuck. He's
No other reason.
No
my
other-
brain. No other reason. You said he's, you got a point there. Learn your, become friends with your enemies or whatnot. Not that he's my enemy. I probably shouldn't say that. Plus,
It's okay.
what?
We know
You
what
don't-
you mean.
I don't. All right. I mean, besides, if he knows some more about Darcy, then I don't know. Maybe I can learn a little more about. Now this sounds weird. Now I sound weird. I'm just gonna go talk to him.
Yeah, just go talk to him.
Yeah, this is fine. Sure. I'll talk to House.
Okay. How do you
Roger.
approach him?
Roger. Salem's talking to house.
Roger probably like perks up real fast, and she like puts her arm behind her back, just kind of like as a side note thing, and she'll like wave her arm around, and Copper is gonna like come out from like behind her back, like, you know the plan. Come on.
Go.
So
As-
invested,
as-
I'm crying.
I know.
As
It's
like Copper's fur shimmers, because he's a chameleon fox, if I remember correctly.
I love that.
So he kind of blends into the grass and the surrounding, probably more like twigs and stuff, I guess, in this environment. becomes kind of like dark and brown.
Go ahead and just make a quick stealth check.
Yeah. First roll. He's got a +5 and advantage. Oh, not great. 14.
What's your passive perception? Salem.
9.
You're fine.
You did just fine. I didn't notice. I knew that was coming. You said 14, and I was like, you beat it.
So far, yeah, she's gonna be fine.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Hello? How did that happen? My whole hand just like twisted around like this was specific like knot in my hair, and that really hurt. Owie.
Ouchie.
Ouchie, ouchie. I'm good. I think he's gonna walk over and do the tilting of the hat. It's like, howdy. I don't think we met. I'm Salem.
Howdy. Yeah, I remember you from the meeting before. Yeah, my name's Houst. It's nice to meet you. I wasn't actually sure when you got together with the group.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I met them in... Sam would know. Sam does not remember the town that we were just... I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
'Cause I don't even remember.
That makes me feel better. That makes me feel a little bit better.
The whole Slimella.
Yeah. Simella?
Yeah.
So you said it was? I met the group back in Simella. And they offered to help me figure out stuff for my home. So I've been traveling with them for a little bit of time. Have you traveled with you're from their town, right?
Yeah,
Is
I'm from Aldagon.
Gotcha. Well, that's cool. So you grew up with them, or I mean, I guess you would, considering you were in Aldagon, but
I grew up with Rehn and Darcy and Roger. Not really sure about the slimy one. And I don't recognize the... I can't... I guess he's a zombie as well.
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, I didn't grow up here. I'm from Kelani, actually. So what was it like growing up in Aldagon? What kind of things were y'all into and are into? And
I mean, we were just trying to make a living, get by after the Arcanum, and fend for what we could in the land that apparently we didn't need to worry much about. Come to think of it.
the
The
Arcanum. Oh, you mean the flare? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. You just confused me for a sec. In Kaylani, we call it the flare because it outside of Endemia, that was like the minor like Arcanum, so like that didn't really affect the rest of us, so we call it something else. And it's I got what you meant. You meant it's the Arcanum. You said I'm losing him.
He just kind of looks at you like, okay. Is there something you wanted to talk to me about, or you just want to catch up, or?
Darcy talks highly of you, so I was. Fuck.
Oh, she
so I was
does.
curious.
No.
God damn it!
He's like biting his.
Alright.
He's like, "Ah!"
I mean, she talks about you when she's high.
Yeah, all the
Ooh.
getting
Darcy.
baked that Darcy totally does.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, by that I just mean like, she mentioned she had some friends from town when they were kids, and that she was friends with you, when you were kids. So I thought maybe I'd learn a little bit more about Darcy by learning a little bit more about her childhood friends, So
Or it's just like,
yeah, the fox is like, fuck.
You just trying to learn about Darcy?
Why would you think that? that I called to have a very engaging conversation with you.
Marco.
Full of-
Marco.
what? No, yeah, I did.
Listen, I do appreciate you letting me know that Darcy thinks very highly of me.
I didn't.
But I do
agree
have
with that.
some things I need to prepare before we get into town for the Lich. So I'll talk to you when we get into town, I guess.
Sure.
And
And,
he pulls a little dried piece of grass and puts it between his teeth.
Oh, you mother fludger.
tips his helmet lid and turns around and starts walking.
So how'd it go, big
Complimented?
guy?
I complimented him accidentally, and then he told me to go away when he found out why I was there. That son of a... He pulled out a dead piece of grass from the ground and sticks it in his mouth. And he's like, stupid. This doesn't even
Roger,
taste
just-
good. I don't know why I did it in the first place.
Hey, you're doing house thing.
Shut the fudge up, Rehn. I swear on you.
It's okay,
What's all the
buddy.
shouting about?
Darcy!
oh, this should be fun.
Whoa, hey,
Darcy walks over and he gets startled, and the dry piece of grass goes into the back of his throat. He's like,
Oh my gosh, are you okay? And she runs over like, don't choke, and then like
Fine.
smacks him on his back like hard.
oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine.
She kind of looks at what the piece of grass that came out of him, and she's like, typically only like animals eat grass if they're not feeling well. Are you feeling okay?
I hate that connection.
Did you just want to throw up? Is that what it was?
I do just wanna... Well, being like this beast that I am, it's awkward. I'm like, oh, I'm an animal
That
eating
one.
grass. That fits.
I didn't even do that intentionally.
Well, the party doesn't even
forgot.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we?
I know they don't. It was just funny.
Yeah.
What do you know about animals eating grass?
I've se-
No, I'm good. I just, I testing the grass to see if it's anything like the dead grass in Kilani. Just seeing how similar things are here. I put other. I'm fine.
The grass here is heavily afflicted with necrotic energy. Oh.
Well, that's why it made me
It's one of
feel like
It's
shit.
one of many things that probably should have just been left alone, especially because I told you to.
You're so right, Yukio. You definitely did tell me to do that. I appreciate you looking out for me.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm glad you seem to have come to a conclusion.
Yes.
I was just going to say it's probably about time for everyone to go to bed.
Very true. Very true. We should get some rest for tomorrow.
Yukio pulls out his collapsible shovel. All right.
I like to think he has to like whip it out, like, and then it like extends. So he's like, and shoots out.
Yukio, do you want any help?
Oh no, I like digging. It's therapeutic.
Well, enjoy your dig.
And she will pat Yukio on the head and then go towards wherever her bedroll is.
His head kind of recoils into his neck a little bit, but there's
Aw.
just this unwilling kind of smirk. Like,
Aw.
He like waves to Darcy farewell, then he looks to the other two. He goes, "I'll have you know that house guy's all hat and no cattle, and I can assure you that I am better than him at 110%. Good night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed.
Night.
Bye."
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think he's got a shot.
Oh, for sure.
My God, he might just have a shot.
Oh my god, she's dumb enough that it probably will work.
It might work.
I'm
You
starting
know,
to think Darcy as a type.
Well, I mean, if he keeps tripping over himself, eventually he's gonna fall into her arms, and you know, gonna be all
Usually
good.
how it works in all the stories.
It's usually the other
Only-
way around, but
Who are we to judge?
eh,
If it works, it works.
I'm rooting for it.
And
Well, I'm gonna go find out who my sword wants to kill, so.
What?
Good night.
Yukio like puts his head down. He had started digging a hole, but he like kind of pats it down and he like drags the shovel toward wherever Rehn is going. He's like, I'm gonna have to sleep next to you, aren't I?
Oh my
Yukio,
gosh.
I could just move my bedroll over here. It's probably a lot less work that way.
I assure you it's the same amount of work, regardless of where I dig.
Touche.
Yukio is
really
making
hope
some
I'm-
pointed remarks today, man.
God, I really hope my player decides on a voice for me.
well, you all head to bed. Does anybody want to take watch?
Rehn probably
Um,
would.
Roger's
I'm in
not
a shallow grave, I can't see.
Roger's probably not taking watch, but she will stay up a little later. Just like she's like in bed. And she's gonna have a little telepathic chat with Steve. I don't know if
I'll
we want to
t-
do
I'll take a
watch or anything
watch, too.
first.
I'll take a watch too.
Yeah, I only need 4 hours, so
Okay.
he'd probably spend the other 4 watching and maybe messing with his sword.
Go ahead and both of you make me a perception check.
Wouldn't a nat 20 be real nice here?
You
Wouldn't
think?
a nat 1 be really nice here?
What do we
Did
call
you roll
it?
it?
I actually got it. Yeah.
There you
Wow,
go.
nice.
Well, I got an
Look
at
at
1
that.
for a total
are happy to be
of
bad news.
0
Mm.
because I have a -1.
What are we even rolling again? I don't remember.
Perception.
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 That's a total of 27.
Okay. Um. Dane, or Rehn, you stay up. I assume your watch is first.
Probably.
Okay.
Maybe it'd probably be first and last, I think.
That's
You'd
fine.
probably sleep the 4 in the middle.
You stay up a little later than everybody else just to make sure everything is all right. While there is no one that seems to be attacking you, you do spy kind of not right at the edge of the camp, but maybe a little further in the trees. A humanoid figure, with a large cowboy hat, leaning against a tree, watching over your camp.
Wait. Is that Salem?
You can
or
see Salem asleep at your camp.
House doesn't have a cowboy hat, does he?
Fucking arsehole.
I don't know where the art is.
It's really old. I need to update it, especially since he's undead now.
Watching over our camp? That's scary. I think I'm gonna just look directly at him and give him a little, like, let him know I see him.
He looks over at you and tips his cap.
I really hope that's housed. Okay. And he's not doing anything else. He tipped his hat and he's
leaned up
still
against a
standing
tree,
there?
like watching.
Posted
Okay.
up.
Salem.
Yeah. I see nothing.
Yeah, you didn't wake up.
Okay.
All right. You got up and then you're like, no, there's nothing happening.
You don't wake up ever. You're
You
dead.
Never wake
No.
up ever again. Roger.
Wow.
Wow.
So Roger's gonna be kind of like, she's like tucked up in her bedroll, and she's got like the blanket over the top of her head. And she has a little dagger in hand, and she has pricked her finger with the dagger, and is kind of just like swirling the blood between her pointer and her thumb. Feel free to veto me on this, but she's like throwing like a little bit of like, simple magic, prestidigitation, stuff like that, and starts to watch little sparks of magic kind of like glisten like little sparkles across her blood. And while she's doing this, she's gonna think into her head and be like, hey Steve, you there? You up, buddy?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, I suppose.
Yeah, just want to check in. Okay, I had a question. I might be a little confused about this, but do you need that like mechanized thing, or did you just want to make sure that we got it?
I just wanted to make sure that you got it. It does still need to be repaired. But
I know. Yeah.
It
Nana
is-
was like looking at it, but
What'd you say?
I said Nana was like looking at it, but I think Darcy has it on her right now, so I haven't checked in on that.
I would appreciate you doing so.
Because you said you could fix it, right?
I likely could.
And you're gonna give it back? I just want to check because I really feel like these like mechanized things are really important to some greater thing going on in the world, and yeah, I just want to make sure that we can use it and stuff. I guess like when we figure everything out, you can probably have to have it after that. assuming it's still around and works and everything, but
If I were to fix it for you, I would need you to use the device still.
Gotcha. All the plans kind of come together. Well, she like drops the blanket down and probably looks over to like Darcy, somewhere on like the other side of the fire. What does Darcy do with her like bag at night?
It's probably just sitting there next to her. She doesn't have any reason to hide anything.
I mean,
Yet.
Surely everyone would be okay with it if I just like did this tonight and then we didn't have to worry about it in the morning. So Roger is gonna go ahead and she'll cast a quick invisibility on herself.
Okay.
And it's gonna slip over, and try to grab the mechanized thing out of Darcy's bag.
Darcy, what's your passive perception?
It's a 16.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Come on, big money. 19.
Yeah.
13 plus 6.
Darcy, where are you sleeping? Like, are you sleeping with anybody else? Not like with... What are the sleeping arrangements?
Yeah, I would like to think that there's a campfire in the center because you can't have a good camp out without a campfire. I think Darcy she like doesn't do it consciously, but she tends to position herself between what she deems as the most weak vantage point. Just because she feels that she probably has subconsciously like a better reaction and better defense even while sleeping, even though everyone's at a disadvantage when they're caught asleep. But so I would say she's probably by herself. Relatively, maybe somewhat close to where like relative to where Roger was. So I don't think Roger had very far to go.
Okay. Then, Roger, you are able to retrieve the device from the bag without awaking Darcy.
Roger will like quickly make her way back over to her own sleeping bag, kind of covering herself back up before dropping the invisibility. So do I just like drop it in the bag? Also, how long do you think it's gonna take you?
You kind of open the bag and you're like questioning how to do this. It would... I'm not sure how long it would take, but it may take a day or a few at least.
All right. Well, as long as we get it back in the end.
Okay. As you look back down at the bag, there is a pale tentacle kind of reaching out of the bag. And as you drop it, it quickly shoots out and pulls it into the bag. I will let you know when it's finished.
Thanks so much, buddy. And Roger will kind of... She probably, like, swirls the little pinprick on her finger just a little bit more, and then she'll go to bed.
All right. So, you all wake up the next morning, bright and early, ready to head to the city. Anything anyone wants to do in the morning? For no reason.
Flick will once again start the morning, recalling tales of Monami. Reflection of one way or another, perhaps this time a story about someone who wanted to say something to a lover but never got the chance, and one day they got away and never spoke to them again.
Wow.
And other similar stories of reflection and improving oneself, of things that could be changed while you still have the time.
I want to find. I don't need to talk to him, and I'm willing to be sneaky. But I want to find House and see if he wears a cowboy hat.
Yeah, you walk around camp as you're moving throughout the day. You found House, and it looks like he is helmeted up, not wearing a cowboy hat, in his armor.
You said not?
No, he does not have a cowboy hat on. He has a helmet.
I'm immediately going back to the group.
I didn't think he did, because you told me that when I did this, he did that with his helmet, and I was like, he doesn't wear a hat.
I didn't think so. Hey, group huddle? Group huddle, anyone?
Sure.
Non-negotiable?
This early in the
What's
morning.
up? All right.
Does anyone
Someone
want to
was watching
huddle?
us
We're
last
doing
night?
We're doing a
What?
Huh?
This is right after the Monami soliloquy.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're like, what?
There's a guy with a cowboy hat watching us last night.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't. Yeah, I can confirm that.
Well, I'm the only one with a hat.
See, that's what I
Steal
thought
your
too.
Do you still have your hat?
Drew, do I still have my hat?
Yeah, you still have your hat.
I still have my hat.
I'm
You
glad that
kinda,
we had
like,
to
slept
check.
with it over your face.
Yeah, I like to think that he sleeps like
But-
this. You know what I mean? Like one of these.
Yeah.
Like sitting up, arms crossed, hat
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, he has a rocking chair that he brings with him to sleep in.
He's
then
got
he
his
just
own
can't
bag of
feet up
holding
on a rock or a stump
exclusively
or
for a
something.
rocking chair.
Listen, I have a spell that can do that.
Well, that would have been nice to know before we traveled across
fabricate.
towns.
I have
Anyway,
fabricate.
guys,
I can make it.
So I like saw the guy and I went, "Hey man, I see you," and he just went, and he didn't leave. He just kind of sat there.
And you just let him watch us all night?
Well, I didn't want to like cause a scene, because the last time I did
cause a
that,
scene.
well, the last time I went to deal with something that was watching us, we got attacked by a bunch of wolves and Roger got pounced on by like 2 of them.
I'm okay.
Well, right, but what do you think would have happened if you didn't do that?
We would have been eaten in our sleep by a bunch of
Yeah, but-
wolves.
Bunch of
Well,
cold
no, because
wolves.
I would have woke you up if they got closer, but I went. Either way, he didn't attack us.
Well, I mean, if it
Uh-huh.
didn't seem threatening.
Yeah, he passed the vibe check, and he did the
Sure.
like hat tilt.
That's my. I'm sick of these people taking what I do. This is.
Everyone's
Oh.
stealing your man.
Everyone's taking my brain. Drew, question.
Yep.
Now this is a weird question.
Yeah.
Because I know Southern people aren't just from Kailani. I'm curious, is the cowboy hat thing more of a common thing in Kailani with the different groups, or are they all, or is that really only like a breakback posse thing, or is that just a thing that's common and they happen to take that?
I mean, that's just
They're
something
called
that's...
the Breakback Posse.
I didn't name it. I didn't name it.
I asked you what
It's
you
not
want.
Breakback Valley.
Oh,
Anyways,
what a revelation.
Someone else said it. I'm glad someone
I
else
just
said it.
suggested it.
I didn't think about the implications at the time. I just said that sounds nice.
Anyways,
Oh my goodness.
Salem Duskbane of
Wow.
the Great
Bang.
From
Boss.
the Breakback
Boss.
crew.
Yay, Eddie! There's an E.
So do they have hats?
the hats.
Do they have hats?
They're definitely a lot more common in Kaylani. I mean,
Okay.
just with it being kind of a desert land, it helps keep the sun off your neck and face.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't like that one bit. No, not at all.
Neither do I.
No, I mean I don't like it because those aren't worn a lot here. In my time here, I've really only noticed myself wearing them. They're common in Kaylani because of the weather.
Are you trying to say you're
The
starting a
environment.
fashion trend?
I mean, I'll take that. That'd be fun. But no, I'm worried that someone else from Kaylani is here. Which
Are you running from anyone?
Would that be a bad thing?
not no.
So you took a really long time to
It's
answer
kind
that.
of a long
Sam.
time
You
to answer.
hesitated.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not running from anyone. Okay, I left my group to come out here, but that doesn't mean that we're the only group. There's
But like they wouldn't hunt you down and try to kill you, right? Like
You
I
didn't
don't
like abandon your posse. You just
No, I didn't. No. No.
Well, give him some credit. He's here trying to fix a problem that's happening back at his home. That's not like abandon people behavior.
But
I mean, I
there's
feel like there's always those stories of like the people who get falsely accused and then they have to clear their name and they're hunted down.
Mhm.
Like even though they are a good person, but they're hunted down for like other reasons that are being like pinned upon them. You're not being framed, are you, Salem?
no.
All right.
What was this about other groups from Kaylani? Because it's not just yours, right?
Right. There is Oh, my Google Doc decided to freak out. Okay, it's back. We're good. There's 4 other groups that follow the pilgrimage around Kaylani. We kind of do like a circle of like an annual trail around Kaylani. But it's not just my group. There are 4 other groups that take part in the ritual. So
The ritual.
it's like a nomadic ritual. Don't really know why we do it anymore. We just kind of do it because we do.
Are they
I
like
really can't tell you.
warring groups? I mean, the nomadic
True.
thing seems pretty peaceful, but
Not from what you remember.
like do not like each other.
I mean, not that I'm aware of. It's I mean, we're pretty In fact, we hardly run into the other groups at all. Really, I just know my posse back home.
What was the name of your posse again?
Fuck off. Drew, we're gonna have to change the name.
Okay.
Insert name here.
Insert name here.
About switchback.
Witchback.
Switchback.
No, witch.
Switchback? Witchback?
Yeah. That's a term,
Switchback
at least.
works. Yeah, switchback is
Yeah.
a term. That's like to
We are
retrace your
gonna-
steps.
We are gonna change
like-
it to the switchback posse.
There you go.
I love how in
Doesn't have to
in
be
my notes
posse,
it
it
said
Crisis of
Yeah, you could-
here.
like
What?
Tribe is
Switchback
a classic
Riders.
one.
The Switchback Clan.
Switchback Brigade. The
Mm.
Switchback Crusaders.
I like how in parentheses next to the name we had. Do you like that name? I don't know.
Clearly, you didn't test
Something's
it out with the
off
group.
about it.
Oh, I already want to go back and see the way that my eyes went like.
Yeah.
I looked away for a second
That's
to try
a
not to laugh.
clippable moment.
No,
It's the way
please.
that you said it. Oh, someone needs to clip it.
No, please.
I beg, don't.
I get humiliated enough with Duskbag because I can't say it right. Which that is a very brilliant name back home, I'll have you know. Anyway. I mean, I don't know why, unless they sent some of their own here to figure this out. But, I mean, I left my people to come here to do it, so. Maybe they just had the same weird idea. And it's kind of annoying that they're following us now.
I suppose
Yeah.
whoever's on watch should try and keep their eyes out for him.
Yeah, I totally had my eyes open last night. Just didn't see him. I didn't. I fell asleep. I'm gonna be real with you. I fell asleep on my watch, but I will not fall asleep
Yeah.
tonight. Now that I got my rest, so I will watch out for
Well,
him.
we're gonna be at the Liches tonight.
All right.
So
All right. Well, if we see him there, even better. It's a 2-for-1 special.
right, we should probably get moving or we'll get left behind.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, Darcy, just wanted to let you know
Mhm.
that I took the little mechanical thing out of your bag last night and gave it to Steve so he can fix it. So we'll have it back in a day or two.
Why did you go in my bag?
Well, I figured I'd just get a head start on everything. It's the middle of the night, you know. I didn't want to wake you up.
You could have asked.
But now it's all done with already.
Okay.
Oblivious.
I'll tell you what, Roger. Rules of the Switchback Clan. Or rules of the road. We'll just call it the rules of the road. I don't know how I feel about that yet. We'll get there. Rules of the road.
Still workshopping.
If you take something, you leave something. So you owe Darcy a gift because you took from her bag. So keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
Yukio looks at him confused, like, what?
What?
He doesn't say anything. He knows Salem doesn't listen to him.
No, I'll listen. I'll listen real good this time.
Yukio would be flattered that Sam is willing to listen.
I'm willing to listen.
Yeah. I think Darcy didn't stick around to hear that. I think she just went to go quietly pull her things together.
I'm such a good listener.
Best listener.
Alrighty. In the next half day, you spend walking through the land of Nemrov. You finally see on the horizon a pretty large castle built out of almost looks like a limestone, a pale stone that just kind of juts up out of the ground. It looks a bit more natural in its formation, but there's obviously some chiseling and formation of the stone. As you get a little closer, you see at the base of this castle a town, or maybe what looks more like an imitation of a town. There's houses and stores, it looks like, but the way that they're just built using scrap wood, and it doesn't really look like they would really work as a normal house. But nonetheless, they are built, and you see spirits of people you recognize. Maybe not by name, but you've seen them passing on the street when you were younger. You have arrived at New Aldagon. As you all kind of come to the entry gates, the Lich kind of pulls you all together. Says, "Welcome. I'm sure you have some people you would like to talk to after all these months, so feel free to do what you will. I will be inside the castle. Just knock when you are ready. Or if you want to talk to me again at all, just knock. I will be there. Goodbye."
Thank you, sir.
And he turns and leaves. The rest of the skeleton battalion, Housed and Gwen, turning to go with him.
So who does everyone want to see?
I don't really want to be selfish, but I really want to see my parents.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's like a big one.
I would also like to know if I killed my dad or not.
Oh, we should definitely do that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very concerning.
I think we split up because yours is definitely important for you.
Well, I've waited this long, haven't I? I want to make sure your dad's okay too.
We can.
I mean, we could do like all the stuff at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
are we in any danger here? I mean,
I don't think
it's pretty much
so.
like all the people we know. The Lich has been like super chill so far.
We have a habit of splitting up in towns, and it
Let's
seems
just
to work.
all. Well, shouldn't we all go together?
Not to play the devil's advocate here, but the last time we split up, Darcy got possessed and we had to go through a wormhole to get her back. So
That is
Okay.
true.
But the time
it
before that,
wasn't on purpose.
I'm not saying it was on purpose. No, of course not. I'm just saying maybe not splitting up is not exactly the best idea, especially in the land of undead.
then let's tackle Darcy's thing first, and I can mentally prepare myself.
Only if you're sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, plus we know your folks are here, so.
Right. And Darcy kind of fishes out of her bag. Do you think I would have had enough time on this journey to have made a piece of jewelry?
Yeah, sure.
Nothing like crazy fancy, just something out of one of the flowers from the bouquet that my mother had sent with Housed.
Yeah.
It's probably like a little pendant with like the dried flower pressed into like a glass like pendant. And she will take that out and hold it in her hand and be like, well, if this is anything like our old Aldagon, it should be this way. And she'll let her feet carry her towards what she thinks is her old forge flower shop house. Very strange combo.
Yeah. As you walk through the streets, it does seem eerily similar to the layout of Aldagon. You find yourself taking some familiar roads. Some of the shortcuts that we take through buildings or between fields aren't there anymore, but it's all vaguely familiar. As you turn the final corner, you see both of your parents' shops side by side still. The color gone from the sign on the forge and from the flowers in the window, but there. You see an overabundance of these ethereal flowers with translucent petals. They kind of give off a faint green turquoise aura. But it's here. The forge seems to be running.
Oh boy. Darcy kind of like takes a step forward and then she looks back at everyone and she's like, I'm just gonna... Right. And she turns around nervously and moves to go into the forge.
As you walk into the forge, you see behind a table, with his back turned, a pale, form of your father, hammering away at something at the forge.
She waits until he's sliding the metal into the bucket of water. She waits for the hiss to dissipate. And then she offers a quiet, I'm home.
He looks back at you. Dwalkir, I believe that's how it's pronounced.
Dwokir, yeah.
Dwalkir. And just about drops the metal that he was working on back in the barrel. The tool clatters to the ground. And he just stares, his eyes welling up with tears. And he just says under his breath, it's so good to see you again, my little gem.
Good to see you too, Papa. And she, like, runs to him. Full tears, like, just hearing his voice, the old nickname, just absolutely. She has to bend a little bit. Darcy's a little taller than her father. But he's always managed to feel so much bigger than her anyway.
As you run to him and you turn the corner around the table, you look down and you see the bottom half of his body isn't fully there. Not physically. They look physically fine. They look translucent. And as you go to hug him,
No.
your
Drew,
arms
no.
go through his body.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's not your fault. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too. Been on this big, crazy journey. There's a lot more world out there than we thought there was, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure. How have you been? Are you okay?
I mean, I mean, between the two of us, I'm fine. Um, I got Mom's flowers. I made something for her. And she chose the pendant that she made. Is she here?
She's in the other room.
Okay. I I I made it out with some of the other kids from Aldagon. They're here. They're just outside.
Do you,
I can introduce you to them.
I'd love to meet them.
Should we get Mom?
Yeah, of course. He kind of goes through and flies through the door. And comes back through slowly, but with your mother in tow. She looks maybe a little thinner than before, but she looks fine. She also looks ethereal.
Hi, Mama.
Darcy?
I came to find you guys. I knew you weren't gone. Not really.
We were so worried about you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry.
No, it's not your fault, darling. I don't know what that voice is.
I made something for you, but I don't know how much you'll be able to wear it now. She kind of shows off the seemingly sad little pendant now.
Yeah. Kind of hand it over, and it seems like, well, they're not able to interact with everything. She picks up tongs with a certain silver sheen. She picks those up and kind of takes the locket from you and holds it in front of her face to look at it closer. This is beautiful. Did you get that bouquet?
Yeah. Houst gave it to me. It was good to see him again. We thought we were the only ones left.
We thought when everybody made it out and there was just a handful of you gone, we were a little worried that you had not made it.
We made it. I really wish I could hug you guys.
Your mom kind of pulls her head down and kind of goes silent. Your dad speaks up. No, I wish we could too, but it's a blessing from Pylos even to see you.
Yeah, I didn't know what to think for a really long time, so I'm just really glad that you're here and we can speak. The town looks great.
Yeah, we put together what we could.
Yeah.
Well, introduce us.
Yes, sorry, and she kind of like tries to wipe the tears from her eyes and kind of puts herself back together, and she's like, please come out. I mean, I'm sure some of you remember, I'm sure you remember Rehn and maybe even Roger, but I also have some new friends too. And she will lead them outside.
Okay.
I think Darcy walks outside first, and her head's kind of down, and she puts on this big old grin, and she's like, "You guys, they're okay. I mean, okay, but okay." And you can kind of see, like, she's not trying to hide it necessarily, but like her nose is pretty red. Her eyes are a little wet. But she seems okay. She's like, everyone, this is my mother, Lenora, and my father, Dwokir. Everyone, these are my parents.
Yeah, you all see these ethereal figures. Their legs are kind of translucent, but
All right, we're losing it over like waving over here.
Losing the plot real fast.
Aaron's hand scared me.
Lost the room.
You remember Rehn and Roger.
I used to steal
then-
daggers from y'all.
He knew.
Yes.
And then this is Yukio.
I'm dead too.
We found him like that, outside of town.
Alright.
And then this is Plick. We kind of just picked him up somewhere. And this she just glosses over that. and this is Salem. He's from Kaylani. He's trying to fix something with his home.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. I keep going between accents. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I'm sure it's been hard these last couple months. Is there anything that we can do?
Well, I mean, if the house is similar enough to the old one, surely there's enough room for us to stay here, maybe?
I think there should be. The Lich probably also has quarters for you to stay. If you want. He's been nice enough the past few months.
Yeah, I can't really get a read on that guy, but if he's allowing you guys to exist here, then he's pretty okay in my book.
Yeah. We don't really have another option.
I don't want to bring up anything painful, but what do you remember? I know House said it got pretty fuzzy there for a while.
He kind of gives an account of the cultists first coming into town. They had not come in violent. Apparently, they had come in with carts, but nobody. They were telling him about the outside world and the trees and basically forests of pretty open land, of the robots separating Endemia from the rest of the continent. And then they just started killing. It didn't seem to be pointed anywhere. It just seemed like they were looking for bodies. They don't really remember much. They don't really remember much right before their deaths, but that might be for the
Good, because I
better.
don't think Darcy could handle hearing that.
Yeah.
And then the Lich killed them, and now we might never even know why.
Well, they were spouting something about him bringing us to some higher existence, but the Lich assured us that that was just crazy people.
Yeah, he pretty much said the same thing to us, too. That he doesn't condone mindless slaughter. Which, I mean, bar's low, but there's a bar at least.
That's what we thought.
And you built this.
We needed something to not go crazy.
Yeah.
How about you show them to upstairs and we'll take some time to freshen up, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone can follow me, I guess. If it's pretty much the same, then welcome to my home away from home. And Darcy will lead them into the flower shop. There are probably lots of empty bassinets and boxes and things because things don't grow here like normal, but there's probably a lot more of those strange ephemeral flowers because her mother always had the world's best green thumb and somehow managed to find something to grow. And so Darcy just kind of like drags her fingers along the countertop. She looks a little wistful, but she like snaps out of it and is like, right, this way, and we'll lead them upstairs. And there's enough rooms if everyone were to like 2x2 it.
Yep, there's space. You do notice Darcy going into your bedroom. It is done up a little nicer. Seems like there was extra care put into the walls. Not as many holes. Solid roof. And unlike the other beds, the sheets aren't filled with holes.
Stop, I'll cry again. I think she just kind of stands there and is just like
full tears. She's like processing.
I don't know if I should.
Yeah,
I'll
I
let
was
her.
thinking the same thing.
I was like, oh, I think I should just let her.
Just let her have it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave my stuff here. We should. And she's like actively like rubbing her face, like trying just to get every tear, but they just keep falling. She's like, we should go find Ren's dad. I think we need to do that right now.
Yeah, maybe. Anyone have anything else they want to do first, or
No.
no? Okay.
Mm-mm. She, she'll leave anything that she does, like her bedroll and things that she doesn't need with her for day-to-day stuff. More of the camping things she'll leave behind in her room, but everything else, shoulders. And she's like, right. Let's go find your dad.
Yay.
All right.
So is the layout of the whole town roughly similar,
Yeah,
or
pretty much.
okay? Follow me then. It's probably not too far from Darcy's shop.
Down the
Uh,
street, the opposite way from house.
Yeah.
Yeah. You turn the corner, and you see your old house. It's not as well put together. There are boards at weird angles, and maybe not everything is like there's a hanging board over here, and it doesn't really seem like it needs to go there, but it's there anyways. There's a small garden in the front. Mostly would be filled with vegetables. But it looks like a patch of dead land in front. Yeah.
He's kind of just gonna reach behind him and put his hand on the hilt of his sword. I don't know if I ever said it, but he doesn't like wear it on his hip like a normal person, because of like the way the sword is. He kind of holds it behind him. I don't know, like right above. I guess it's right above his tailbone is where, like a typical weeb ninja
Classic.
stuff. Because anyone who's seen his design can definitely tell where the inspiration is coming from. And he's just gonna take a deep breath and family reunion time, and just walk up to the door, knock a couple times.
You knock a couple times, and there's a little noise inside. But eventually you hear it jiggle and open, and there in the doorway stands your dad.
Oh, thank
He
God he's
looks-
not dead.
He looks
Well,
a little
All the way.
desiccated, more zombie-like than anything else, but he's there. All of his bits are there, all of his skin. There's not really any holes.
Not really. Not that you can see.
But he's there, and as soon as he opens up the door, he looks down and says, he's like visibly shaking. He looks down and says, "Rehn, where have you been?" And he just bear hugs you.
and like I
Can
can
he?
hug him. Can
Yeah,
he?
that's the...
Yeah.
He's a zombie.
It's a
Oh,
zombie.
he's a zombie. Oh, my bad, my
Okay.
bad.
You Well, hey, Dad, you're, I have a lot of questions, and I'm sure you do too, but,
Of course, but are you okay? Have you been... How long have you been here? I haven't heard anything from...
like, 20 minutes, maybe? We swung by the Jarl's daughters.
Hi, Mr. Ashwin.
Hi. It's so good to see you again, Ren. You don't know how long I've been up waiting to hear something, or... You can see he's kind of like still shaking a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's coming down.
It's definitely been an ordeal. But we made it out, and we've been looking for you guys this whole time.
I'm so happy to hear that. Well, you're here now, so I guess you did it.
Yeah. How do I... Have you had any weird dreams lately?
No.
Like, ideally ones where you're a training dummy and you're saying kill me, and
Ren, don't start with that.
No.
You gotta lead up to it.
I just...
Does he even have dreams?
That
Do they sleep?
valid. Okay, let me... So,
That's also kind of.
a
Like,
lot's
do you
happened,
dream?
Anyway.
Plasmoid stream of
Anyway.
gelatinous
Oh man, that's crazy.
I'm just glad that you're actually here.
No,
Also, I managed to save the sword, so...
you saved your mother's sword?
Yeah, it was the only thing that was in the rubble, but
So good to have both of you back. Well,
Yeah.
what now? Well, I guess we can. I can show you around town, and
yeah, if anything's changed, I'm sure we'd all like to know. You could give us a rundown, and at some point I can ask some deeply disturbing questions.
oh, did you have an okay trip?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. It's... He just goes in for a hug.
And he hugs you tight. Yeah.
It's been a journey, but pretty much everyone that made it out is still around. So I think that's what matters.
Well, not everyone's still around.
Wait, what? Hold on. What?
We've been.
Am I missing something?
We've been losing people.
This is gonna sound really ignorant, and forgive me if it does, but aren't you guys already like how do you lose?
Well, when it. I haven't really been paying attention to what the Arcanists have been saying.
Yeah, I don't get that
when
magic mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, it was
either.
never my strong suit, but it seems like when people kind of lose hope, they just fade away.
Like in a literal sense, or
Yeah.
okay, not like a mindless. Okay. Well, on the
When
bright side,
body's gone.
you're not faded away. What was that? Somebody say something back there?
I.
Hi.
It's hard to keep your soul here when your body is gone.
I see.
What
Wait,
the
so
kid
what
said.
about- So what about
Oh, I'm
souls
sure
that are-
he's older than both of us.
that are ghosts? Like, what is that gonna happen
Jury's
to them?
kind of out.
It could happen to anybody, it seemed like.
Like with Gwen.
Gwen's a little different.
She's not all there, though, is she? Not entirely.
From what I've heard, no, not really.
Maybe she needs a jump start.
Do you think it's their choice?
To leave?
Yeah, like when they're ready to move on.
I guess that could be. That could be an option, but we can't really talk to them after they're gone, so
It's like,
It's fair.
is it your choice to not be able to walk anymore? Or for your teeth to fall out? Maybe you can move on before then. But it happens eventually.
So then you've put in a lot of effort, huh, Yukio?
I think it's 'cause kids don't know how to give up.
I like that attitude.
You're very good at that.
Well, yeah, Dad, if you're willing to take us around town, maybe. I mean, if you know where all the magic mumbo jumbo people are. I know Roger's really smart, and we got a couple magically attuned people here. And I still don't know if you're like getting your magic from your god or if you're just I don't
What do you mean?
I don't know your Where's your magic come from?
I'm a cleric of Monami.
Noted. Okay.
So from
So
his
from-
god.
Gotcha. Thank you. I didn't.
Yeah.
That's a lot of- Are we really like 50% cleric? It's a interesting
Yeah.
balance. Don't you do it too?
Except when
You have
Blake
to
does it,
remember,
it's just
Flick
like,
doesn't have a face or fingers.
yeah, it's just one wavy.
Like, please tell me it makes. And the only way I can describe this is if you like
Sheet
shook
metal?
a water snake.
Yeah, water snake.
Somebody get on
Yes.
Amazon stat.
Yeah. Yeah, he shows you around town. Kind of gives you the rundown of where everything's at. It's again pretty similar to how it was before. And before you know it, it's getting to be about evening. And you meet back at Rehn's house and kind of says, and that's about it.
Very similar.
Yeah. Damn.
What percentage of the town does it seem like we're working with?
Just from a short look over, it looks about to be 80 to 90%.
Oh, okay.
So not
Better
a
than I
ton.
thought.
80 to 90 still there? Oh, gone.
Yes. No. They're still
Oh.
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not. It doesn't look bad.
So not many people yet.
Yeah. Something's still giving them hope.
Now that we're here, they're all gonna.
I was
Okay.
just thinking that. I was like, oh, the hope was to see their children again. Now they're fine. Oh no.
Dad, why is if when they lose hope they fade away, why is everyone still here? Or this many people still here?
Well, I can't really talk on everybody's inner thoughts, but people stick around for a lot of different reasons, and nobody expected us to get raided. So, I guess they're just looking for a reason or a way out that isn't that. But I'm just glad to see you again.
Well, you're not gonna go fading away now, right? That you've
Well, no, not. I mean, now that I have you here, and now that we have the memory of Mom, then we could live out here and until we find a solution.
Solution? To what?
I'm not sure. I'm not the, I'm not the Arcanist, not a necromancer. But until then,
You don't-
we're safe.
You don't think there's a
So-
way to reverse this, do you?
You kind of see him, like, something's obviously conflicting in his head. Not like something is trying to take over his mind or something like that. Just in like he's not really sure. He gives. Make an insight check.
That's not my D20. There we go. I just rolled a 20. I shit you not. That is insane. Why? Why? Of all the places you said insight, that's
I
a
don't want
26.
to know what
I
he's
don't.
thinking.
Not necessarily, and I don't want to have
Not
to make
now,
Drew
let's
think
detail.
about what he can give me. I was just asking.
No, that's good. That's good. He looks shaken. He looks like he's on the verge of madness. Like he's you've noticed him shaking. It looks like a nervous thing. It looks like he's at the edge.
Of glory?
He's hanging on to this moment with you, bro.
Yeah.
He's literally hanging on to this moment with you. Yeah, Darcy kind of like takes a really long pause. I think for the most of this like tour and stuff, because she remembers the town so vividly, she's kind of hung back and just watched him. That makes more sense to me than her reading him in this one singular moment that it happened like throughout the town. What's Ren's dad's name? I feel like Darcy would know.
What did I name him? I don't know if I ever named him.
He definitely has.
No,
a
I
name.
definitely named him. Yeah, I don't even know where Ren's dock is.
Why don't I have his name?
Ren's
What?
time skip info. It's definitely, yeah, it's in here. Give me a second, then I'll find it. Oh, maybe I sent it over Discord.
Awkward.
Well, I think regardless, Darcy would say
Yeah.
his name. She'd drop the Mr. Ashwin to say his name. We will do what we can to help, but I need you to hold on to your son and remember that we are here and we are alive.
He looks at you with strangely happy eyes, and he just says, "Oh, don't worry about me. I know we'll be fine. Ren's here, so we'll be okay."
What do I say? Darcy would not take this long, but I'm just like, ugh.
Ren's not staying though. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
We have to figure out who did this to us. We've already got a really good head start. Do you dream, Mr. Ashwin?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I dream sometimes. Kind of. More like daydreaming. But yeah, if you all need to, if you all, have something to go do, then that's fine. I appreciate you bringing my son here.
We just gotta look at Ren at this point, right? Like,
What?
we can't not.
Yeah, like Darcy, I think Darcy will actually put like a hand on Ren's shoulder. And she just has this look in her eyes that is like kind of the we need to talk later
just kind of a like something is happening and we need to talk. But she kind of gives, like, I feel like Darcy's got those looks, you know, like a mom does, where it's like, we're talking later, but something's going on, you know, and kind of inclines her head to his dad.
So, Dad, I think I think they're including me in the we.
Well, I mean, that's fine. You can just tell them that you're not going to go.
How?
You're killing your dad this way!
No! No! Drew! Fuck.
Holy shit!
Oh, would he? Oh, I don't know what Rehn would do. I need to, like, roll a die or flip a coin or something. Because he would either... I don't know if he would either tell his dad, like, let's talk a little bit later. Or if he would just rip off the Band-Aid.
I don't know if you have a choice. I think you already made rip that bandit.
Yeah, I think the Band-Aid's coming off.
Oh god, this is insane.
Especially when, like...
Listen, your bedroom's ready. I mean, we can go. If you want to go to sleep now, you can.
But...
Oh, that's crazy. I gotta stop.
But what if... What if I'm... What if I am going?
I mean, if you went, you would die, and that, you know, I can't lose. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let that happen again.
And if I stay, they'll die.
No, I'm sure they'll be fine. They've made it. You've all made it past this far.
We've all made it this far together. If you take away a link of a chain, the chain gets shorter, and then it won't be able to bridge the gap.
I mean, how far?
That's a great question, but I know we've started this journey, and I can't abandon my friends when they're gonna need me.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm going with them.
Oh. You see his form just start to droop. His shoulders kind of relax, and his face kind of just goes flat.
But I'll go with them we'll figure out what's going on here, and then I'll just come back. And everything will be fixed by that point, and whether we have the solution or you guys find it while we're gone, then we come back and everything will be fine.
You look in his eyes, and it just doesn't... He's just not excited anymore. He kind of starts mumbling to himself. He just says, "She didn't come back." And he turns around and starts walking into the house.
Well, but she did, right? In some way.
He seems to just put his head down, and he stops when you say that. But this roll has already been made. And he silently turns around and shuts the door.
I knew it, you son of a bitch! I knew it!
Like, we weren't inside the house, were we? No.
No.
Did he lock the door?
It doesn't matter. It's not what you did.
Wait, what?
You didn't check the door.
Oh. Well, that's what I meant by...
No, I mean,
Is that I was gonna...
In your...
fate has decided.
Aw.
There wasn't a door... Fuck! No!
At this
You
point,
killed your dad!
Killed my dad!
it seems like everybody turns and heads back to the forge and flower shop. You look back and you want to say something, but nothing in your head that you think will make anything better, won't fix anything. Or at least nothing's coming to you now, so you turned and started walking with
Pulls
everybody
up
else.
his face mask and...
That's where we're going to end the session tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Does anybody have anything they want to say?
Maybe water will, before bed, will help you not have such weird nightmares. Dane.
Can I say, fuck you? No, that was awesome.
If you have weird dreams, kill the guy that's already dead, and not the handsome cowboy barbarian from the party. No, thank you.
I am
Kill
a
a
wreck,
new one.
Drew. Thanks.
Yeah.
Drew, that was so messed up.
It was messed up. Really cool though. Like we love soul crushing moments, but also
We love
I
it.
feel like I need to just... As soon as this call ends, I think I'm just gonna go sit, and then it's gonna start, like, hitting me.
Just like,
you kidding me? I'm gonna go hug
Like,
my
I
parents.
really need to
What are you
process.
talking about? I'm gonna go
Everybody-
fucking hug my parents.
Everybody go hug your parents. If that's something you would like to do.
Yeah, you don't.
But thank you all
Your
so much
parents.
for watching again. Remember, it's not about the natural ones we roll along the way. It's about how we react to them. Thank
I rolled
you.
one die and it was a nat 20. And this is what I got. I rolled one time this session.
Cut it.
Cut it. Thank you all
Got it.
so much. Goodbye.